This portion of the CBS Morning News is sponsored by the investment firm of Smith Barney. They make money the old-fashioned way. They earn it.
John Houseman for the investment firm of Smith Barney.
Whatever happened to that old-fashioned American work ethic? Some people still have it. The investment firm of Smith Barney has it. They know how much digging it takes to uncover one good stock, one good bond, and that's why they're among a handful of top investment firms singled out for their work in research. Smith Barney. They make money the old-fashioned way. They earn it.
Our first house.
Ready for our first meal?
I'll find the silverware.
You find the kitchen.
Dinner classics from Armour. They're not ordinary frozen dinners. They're elegant meals like boneless beef short ribs with parsley potatoes and crisp green beans.
William, see if you can find the good silver.
Good silver?
Dinner classics. So good, they belong in the dining room.
So, this is gonna be the dining room.
If you like Silverstone on your fry pan, you'll love Silverstone on your saucepan. And for the same good reason. Most foods won't stick to Silverstone. Even sticky foods like glazed carrots, rice, or macaroni and cheese won't stick to the long-lasting Silverstone surface. And that makes cooking easier and cleanup faster. Remember, what's good for the fry pan is good for the saucepan. Without this seal, it's not Silverstone, the durable nonstick from DuPont.
Now you can move beyond Theragram M, beyond Myadec, beyond Centrum. Now there's one that has it all.
The one that has it all, one a day, maximum.
All essential vitamins are here. Even vitamin K.
Maximum.
All the minerals in the U.S. RDA are here too. And more.
Maximum. The one that has it all, one a day, maximum.
12 before the hour. You've seen the newspaper ads like this. They did the trick, really. They convinced more than 135,000 people to buy those cheap flights to London. Now the trick is on them because some airlines will be allowed to honor the tickets, but some won't. Now the decision comes from Britain, whose government ruled that major airlines must cancel their plans for cut-rate fares while smaller ones may keep them. We've asked our travel expert, Dina Kay, to help us understand all this. She's in our Washington bureau this morning. Good morning, Dina.
Good morning.
What is this going to mean to the consumer?
Well, these airfares were sold pending government approval. The CAB approved them, and as you know, yesterday the British declined. But it's not as serious as it sounds. After all, you have one more week to decide what your alternatives are. You haven't been stranded and you haven't lost your money. So anybody holding a ticket on Pan Am, TWA, or British Airways has four clear-cut choices. The first choice that you have is to pay the difference between the airfares in question, the cut-rate fares, for example, from New York, $378, to the next lowest approved airfare, which is approximately $200 more. Your second choice is simply to cash in your ticket and get your money back. Your third choice is to fly the approved discount airlines, People Express, which is, of course, the world's fastest-growing airline. Your second choice for the discount airline is Virgin Atlantic Airlines. They fly out of Newark with that very, very low fare. Your fourth choice is simply wait and see what happens and hope that the British change their mind. In talking to several of the airlines last night, it's clear that there is still some confusion on their part as to what to do with your tickets. The bottom line is the CAB says those tickets are no good.
Why wouldn't the British go for this? It seems like it would mean more business for them.
That's kind of a questionable issue. Ostensibly, the British objected to it on the basis of what is in the airline business called predatory price setting. This means prices are set low, below cost, so the intent is to knock the competition out of business, in this case, Virgin Atlantic. And the precedent, as you may remember for this, is Freddie Laker's SkyTrain Airlines, which went out of business several years ago. And in fact, the CAB thinks this may be the underlying issue. And our Justice Department is in the process of doing some investigation to see if there is collusion between major airlines, American and British, to have knocked Freddie Laker out of business.
I was going to say that they started the whole thing with Freddie Laker in the first place.
Indeed.
What does this really mean for the low fares? Is this the end?
It means that this winter we may not have those wonderful low fares to Europe from major U.S. gateways, but in general it means the trend is still towards lower airfares.
Well, Dina Kay, thanks very much reporting from Washington. We're going to take a look at the Paul McCartney movie, a review by Pat Collins in a moment.
It's now 9 minutes before the hour, and in our next hour, actress JoBeth Williams will cook a real Sunday dinner, and runners Greta Weitz and Bill Rogers on the eve of the New York Marathon.